Good morning and welcome back. We're back out again and look at this, it's perfect. Flat calm, no wind, small tide, so we're hopefully onto a good day. We've just come out, we're only local to the harbour. We've just come out, we're in a place just opposite Gill Kicker Point, if any of you know where that is. Oh, there's a wave coming, where's that come from? Yeah, we've literally just got here, we haven't set up or anything yet, so we'll do that in a minute and then come back. But I just wanted to say hello and that we're back out again. So there's that wave. Oh, it's only small. Yeah, literally flat calm. The wind is supposed to pick up this afternoon, so we'll just play it by ear. But we're going to try here for a little while, see if we get anything. People have been catching codling, even just off the beach, so fingers crossed for some of those. Good chance of bream here as well. Anything. We're basically just out scratching, so we're going to see what we can get. Hopefully get something for the table. If not, worse places to be, isn't there? Right, so anyway, we'll see you in a minute once we're all set up and fishing.
That was about 3 minutes. Warren's in. Don't know what yet. Oh, there we go. A dogfish.
Well, we knew that wasn't going to be avoidable, but right, 17 minutes past I put that in the water and it's 22 minutes past now, literally 5 minutes. Dogfish, so hopefully won't see too many of those today.
What was that on, just ragworm?
Just normal, just straightforward ragworm, yeah. Yeah, so I can go back out. It was 5 minutes old, so that can stay as it was. Oh, let's try not to tangle up my other line. I haven't even finished tying on my other rig yet. Right, let's get that back out. Right, I don't want any more of those now, thank you. If that's all we're going to catch, if we just getting, spit it out. If we're just catching dogfish after dogfish after dogfish, we'll move. But if nothing else, it beats the blank. So now that we've got that, now that we've got the skunk out of the boat, we can just chill out and anything's a bonus. So yeah, right, well, thought that was going to be something better than a dogfish and he scraped me up, little sod. Right, anyway, so I've just got a 2-hook flapper rig on there, as you saw, with just some ragworm, and on this one I've just dropped it. I'm going to be using a bigger bait. I'm going to be using a dongle rig, so I've got my circle hook there with a bit of, I believe that's Kevlar or something similar on there, and just on a little sliding rig. So the idea is that anything comes up, takes the bait and then just gets the circle rather than taking it deep. So I'm going to give that a go. What are you saying?
Worm just bit me. I've got the tiny little head of one on, and I was putting another one on, and the first one I put on there bit me.
Bitten by a ragworm. Yeah. It doesn't hurt, but it gives you a little fright.
Gives you a little fright, doesn't it? Right, that's all I've got. It's a little Bream rig, I think, on a wishbone, so sliding ledger thing. And that's that. I've got a 3-hook flapper on that one. I've taken the bottom hook off and put a 6/0 circle hook on there with a big bait.
Right, this rod's off again. Oh. Looks like it could be another dogfish. I don't know if you can see that rod there, just ding ding ding. Switching away. Yeah, there you go. Let's let that develop. It could be just plucking the bits off the edge of the ragworm.
Yeah, I've got a bite.
And you've got a bite as well. So, yeah, They're on the feed.
Probably.
It's just after, we're about 2 hours into the ebb now, so the tide is on its way out. Yeah, yeah, you're on, I think, I would say. Well, I might need to bring this up while I tie on my bait. Look at that sod's done to me, look. Don't know if you can see that. The skin is so rough. Oh, what a plaster. Oh, that stinks.
Missed that.
Missed it.
Proper good fashion. I was about 5 minutes after the tug. Still feel half asleep.
Yeah. Talking of which, yeah, we're out a little bit later than we would have liked to have been, but it's the old couldn't be asked scenario. But we're here now. We were hoping to get out of here a bit earlier, but didn't happen. Right, let's get this bait sorted out.
Back in the camera turned off, I managed to catch it, the little culprit, whatever it is. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, dogfish, absolutely. Oh, and I guess it was my big bait as well.
Another dogfish.
Yeah. Managed to get myself all hooked up. Right. Big old size, absolutely scoffed. That was a full squid and a bit of mackerel wrapped to it. There we go. Pesky thing. Cheers, mate. Thank you. I'll hook my shoe as well.
Yeah, I think the one that was banging on mine has probably robbed my bait and done a runner. So I'll leave that while I get my other bait sorted out. Right. And I bought myself a new filleting knife, or a new knife. Because if you watched the last video, you'll know that I chucked my last one over the side in a bucket full of guts. So, yeah. Thank you, Rovers, for my new one. I'll try not to throw this one in the water. It's still frozen, so it's easy to wrap, because this mackerel is months old. It's been in the freezer for, well, since the middle of the summer, really. So it probably won't hold together very well once it's defrosted, but plenty of elastic around it.
A couple of squid tentacles on that.
Right, that should do us. There we go. Why wouldn't you want to eat that? Yeah, a little bit of squid, a side of mackerel, and plenty of hook showing. So, fingers crossed for that one. Let's get it out there. We just don't want any dogfish, that's all.
There we go. Lovely Bream. For me, it's my best one this year. Ragworm and squid. Nice. Lively. He was just saying he was getting a bite a minute ago and he said, I think that was a bream. I didn't think my bite was a bream. But when I felt it, I thought it was a bit scrappy, so hoping it was a Bream, and it is. And here's going to be dinner.
There you go.
Put him in there, chill out a bit. There you go now, mate. It's a decent size, that one.
Getting loads of bites. Yeah. Been here about 20 minutes. Getting loads of bites.
Yeah, that one's about 34, 35. Decent size.
Yeah, good keeper that. Oh, there we go.
That looks like a Bream bite. Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, if I can get a few nice Bream for the table, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
That big bait was knocking a minute ago as well, but I suspect that was probably just dogfish. Messing about with that. So I'll let that one develop.
Bring this in. Yeah.
Ah, it's only a little one. Right, he's going to go back. He's going to go back. He's too small. He's legal, but too small. Oh, he's taking the hook. Right, I can see it. Right.
Right. Right.
There we go. Got it. Right, there you go. Yep, he's gone. Good. Bent me hook, but at least I got him gone. Yeah, he was like a legal size. Like, I think the limit's 23 centimeters, but that's just way too small. No meat on them when they're that size. So, right, you bait it up and go again. Right, just want a bigger one now. Oh, Gordon,
Both Warren's rods going.
well, that's a big bait. I'll let that one develop. But it looks like there's a dogfish on the end of that.
Yeah.
I've got another tiny little Bream.
That little thing, the bite that gave,
Yeah,
unreal.
They're lively. Right, let's get him off and gone. Away you go, mate. Right, and that one's. Let's see if there's anything on there. I suspect if there's anything on this, it's a dogfish. There's something on it.
Bit overcast though, but that sun's come through, it's warm.
Whatever that is, it's probably not big enough to get it in its mouth. And it's just ragging it about a bit. Let's bring that up to check it. If it's alright, I'll get it chucked straight back out. Oh no, it's just been ragged to bits. That bait I put out a minute ago, they've just been ragging it to bits. Right, so I might change tactics there. If it's small stuff, just ragging big baits. Not wasting bait on little fish. So I'm going to change that rig in a minute. Right, let's get this one back out. It's nice when your rods are all going, but hopefully something bigger next time. That one feels a bit bigger than what I've been catching. It feels a bit livelier than a dogfish, so fingers crossed. I'll have one for the table.
Oh, you think you might? Yeah, you got my line as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only tiny again.
Boats got the tide sort of swinging us around, so I'm casting my lines over that way, and it's just boat swinging around, and the tide's going that way.
It's only another little one.
So
I might want a heavier lead.
yeah, I might put. I've only got a little 6-ounce ball lead on there. Lines in again.
Oh, a bit better. Still not big enough. bit better than the last one, but still not big enough to keep, I don't think. Let's have a little look. Right, if you straighten yourself up, look, prolonging it. Oh. Let me measure you. You're too small, you're going back. Yeah, he's only 27, 28. So yeah, lovely little fish though. Beautiful little black bream. Right, there you go. Tell your dad.
I'm talking about that. I just found out I'm going to be a granddad.
Oh, Pop's over here.
He's already a granddad, but I'm going to be one April next year.
Yeah, I've been a granddad for almost 2 years now.
I know, we don't look that old.
Yeah. I know you all thought I was in my early 30s, but...
Well, saying that, whenever my daughter told me, we was in a restaurant and the waiter come up and he saw me looking at the scan photo and he said, "Ah, you're going to be a dad." I went, "No, I'm going to be a granddad." What? So, there you go. So, well done, Catherine and Fraser.
Right, we've had a move. It started getting far too snotty out there. It was getting, the wind picked up and it started just like, almost like flicking a switch. As you know, it can. But yeah, the wind picked up and it just got like too sloppy. So we've come back into the harbour. So we're literally, as I said earlier, we literally just wanted to get out for the sake of getting out. So Ryan's got something for the table. I haven't yet, but fingers crossed. So yeah, we're just here. So chance of bass, chance of bream. There are congers here as well. Not that I want to eat one of those, but yeah. So we'll just see how we get on. We've got wind against tide at the minute, so it's kind of wreaking havoc with with everything, because we're moored up to a buoy which is currently right next to us. So we're not even, you know, the wind and tide seem to be quite equal, so sort of just swinging around, like spinning around, should I say, not swinging around, just spinning. So yeah, anyway, that's what we've done. So we're back inside the harbour. Oh, Ryan's just had an almighty bite,
And it's nodding away like I couldn't.
yeah.
I'm hoping it's either a big bream or a bass. I don't want it to be an eel.
Rod just hooped
Oh,
over.
it's a nice bream.
Nice bream. Lovely.
Oh, I don't want it to get away.
Do you want a net? No, you're alright.
Don't wiggle it yet.
Lovely.
It's another nice bream. Lovely jubbly. Oh, what a bite that was.
They do like a scrap.
I think you could be right, judging by the... Look at that. Nice. Happy with it.
Looks like Ryan's found the honey hole. Literally 2 minutes later. In again. Another one. Another
smaller.
Smaller.
Smaller one. But might still be a keeper, you know. Bit smaller. Still alright though. Still, he is. He's bang on 30. He's bang on 30. So, put him in there and have a think about it. Because 30 is our threshold, really. And he was kind enough to leave my squid on there as well.
Right, it is a bit slow going. Apologies if all you can hear is a lot of wind. It is quite windy. Let's slacken that line off a bit. It's pretty windy, so apologies for that, but I've just had another lovely black bream. I was starting to lose the will a little bit there because Ryan was catching all the keepers and I was catching all the tiddlers, but yeah, so that's restored my faith. I've caught one that's big enough to take. So happy with that. That was yeah, I just tied up another little rig, some smaller hooks, some 2.0 chino hooks, really sharp, really strong little hooks, because bream, as you know, or you may know, are really hard heads, so sometimes if your hook ain't sharp enough or if it's too weak, they'll just take the mickey, rob your bait and do one. So yeah, that seems to have done the trick. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the first of many. Yeah, prior to changing that rig, I had a panel rig on with a whole squid, and I was getting lots of bites. But it was just stripping the bait off the. Oh yeah, where'd that come from? It was just stripping the bait off the hook, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. But the state of my line, it's all burred up and frayed. So yeah, that's knackered now. That's retired. I'll use the components off it and tie a new one. But yeah, so the rigs have got out now. Just a couple of flapper rigs, but I've tied them so that the bait is off the bottom, away from the crabs, and it seems to have worked. Fingers crossed. Anyway, right, hopefully back soon. That was a proper rightly little bite. Another little bream.
Another little bream. That was on actually on our bass rig, which is a size 3.0, but it looks big for fuck. Stop shitting all over me, look. And it got me the bottom spikes. I think his one's probably going to go back. Yeah, he's tiny. He can go back, even though he's just done his business all over me. Spiked me.
Stand still. But if you sit still for more than 3 seconds, there you go.
Yeah, straight back. So they're still about.
Oh, swans.
Yeah, that was on. It's called a boat bass rig.
That's pretty awesome. 3 swans.
Size of them.
They are huge, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right on the bottom there.
Yeah. Something hanging around down there. Right, there's not a lot of that left, so let's get that changed. If you're watching this, that was you.
Yeah, another bream.
Another bream for Ryan.
And a little one.
Diddly one.
Come down, me old mate.
Right, that's the first one in over an hour.
Yeah.
So it's gone very quiet.
Yeah, hopefully, if that's
We have just come over a period of slack, so it's just the tide's just turned round, I believe. Started to come in again, so fingers crossed.
another little bream. 27. But
Yeah, still perfectly legal, but as Ryan mentioned earlier on, we tend not to keep them unless they're at least 30 centimetres long, because it just doesn't seem right.
there's not much meat on them, so.
Right, this is the rod I didn't have a bite on. I was literally bringing it in to check the bait. Oh yeah. Alright, he's released himself. That's good. Yeah, like I say, these sharp little box and roll chinos. little flotation bead and a little attractant there, little reflective doodah. That didn't even register a bite at all. I literally brought that in to change the bait, and there was a fish on the end of it.
Now nearly hooked you then.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah. Right. That was on a little strip of mackerel. Right, so let's get these baited up again and get them back out. So, yeah, lots of little bream. I say lots, a few little bream, but only
more little ones than there are big ones now.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't mind getting a couple more big bream. Would be nice. Bass would be lovely. Mega bite on there.
I think it might just be an enthusiastic small one. But there was no messing about.
No, it was not.
Yeah, it's not very big. Yeah, he weren't mucking about when he took it. Yeah. Little diddy one again. Again, just to prove a point. Brilliant. Straight in the bait box. Oh. Fish, I've got this uncanny knack of making you look daft. Right, that's 27 centimetres. Make that 26 because he's just headbutted the floor. These 27 centimetres, so perfectly legal, but the size of it. There you go. Come back next year when you're bigger. You wouldn't even feed one person off of that. So there we go. Yeah, that going by the bite, that looked like it was a lot bigger.
Yeah, it was like and went.
Rod went right over, and it was no messing about. It wasn't beep beep beep. It just went bang. And then yeah, that's what that was. That's the one I baited up a minute ago, but just with some tentacles. So that wasn't in very long at all. Well, we're still here, but it has been dead for about the past at least an hour. It's been absolutely dead. So it is, well, it's 5 o'clock. We're going to give it until 5:30, and if nothing else is happening, we're going to knock it on the head, because it's just gone, since the tide turned around, it's just gone completely dead. So not the most exciting day. We caught a few fish, not much to keep. We got 4 decent sized bream between us. Had a lot more bream, as you saw, a couple of dogfish, and not a lot else. So not the best day, but not the worst. So yeah, thanks for watching anyway. If you're still watching, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you very soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.